Girbeagly.
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly, and welcome back to another episode of Sunbaegly. It's been a very long time since I've done one of these. This is long overdue. For those of you guys who aren't familiar with the Sunbaegly series that I had going on a while ago, it's essentially a way for me to explore Korean culture and foods and things like that and get in touch with my heritage since I was an adopted Korean. It's something that, I don't know, is just sort of like this exploration of who I am that I want to share with you guys. Obviously, we're not in my normal, typical recording setup. This is not my office, this is my kitchen, and as such, the audio is gonna be a little bit echoey because I have wooden floors in here, and then the refrigerator behind me is running, and my heat's running, and there's all sorts of ambient noises. My cats are walking around right now. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? But you guys all know why you clicked this video. It was to watch me suffer. You know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I tweeted about this a while ago, but I was actually on Amazon and I bought these noodles, these very special noodles that are super spicy, and they're basically like ingesting pain. In fact, I made a bunch fresh. They're right here, they're ready to go. I'm kind of just stalling for time because I know it's going to happen as soon as I take that first bite. It's gonna be horrible. But I wanted to show you guys what these are. These are made by a brand called Samyang in South Korea. They're called BULDAK BOKKEUM MYUN. And they're basically just, like that translates roughly to fire chicken noodles. And it's a delicious ramen. It's an incredibly good ramen. But this is the 2 times spicy kind. This is 2x. It's a challenge that's actually up on YouTube. I'm not gonna do the challenge. The challenge is eat it as fast as you can without milk or water or anything like that. I know for a fact, because I've eaten 3 packs of these, I'm incapable of doing that. And I'm someone who loves spicy food. I absolutely adore spicy food. I actually have a bottle of hot sauce that's made with the 2nd hottest pepper in the world. That it's like 1 million Scoville or something. And I can do that fairly without a problem for the most part, but these are apparently only like 8,000 or 9,000 Scoville units of heat. So I don't know what it is about them. I think it's the oil that's in the sauce, and it just sort of like coats the inside of your mouth and your throat and everything, and that's what makes them feel so hot. But regardless, they taste awesome. The regular kind are actually my favorite instant ramen of all time. These ones, a little bit intense, and these were mainly just made by Samyang as a challenge to people who think that they can handle any heat and were complaining that the regular kind were not spicy enough. But anyway, before these noodles get cold, I'm gonna go ahead and dig in just to show you guys what I have. I have a billion napkins because I know I'm gonna be wiping my face and my mouth a ton, and I don't wanna accidentally wipe the sauce into my face. I also have lactose-free milk, or lactase-free milk. Lactose-free. There we go. It's lactose-free milk because I am lactose intolerant. So I have a whole carton of this stuff right here off to the side that I will probably be ingesting at some point. But these noodles are awesome. My cat is yowling in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but if you can't, probably good, because I'm gonna be yowling in a second. So, and there you have it. So there's the first bite. So these have an awesome flavor. Unlike, oh god, that's kicking in already. Unlike instant ramen that's like a college staple here in the US, there's a much larger variety of ramen in Korea. You guys might remember from one of my older episodes of Sunbaegly, I did a cheese ramen, and that was amazing. That was by Otogi. That was actually one of my favorite ramens I've ever had. These don't come with like a powder packet. These ones are like an oil-based sauce that it's like dark red. You spread it all over the noodles, mix it in. I gotta like eat these fast or it's just gonna build up as I talk. Excuse all the mouth noises and everything like that. It's gonna happen. It's an eating video where you guys watch me die. You guys have watched me eat hot sauce before for challenges, for charity things. You know it's something I can do. But look at that. Like, even when I wipe my lips, that's pure sauce. That's like That's how thick the sauce is, and it like I said, it like coats the inside of your mouth and your throat. That is building up so quick. And the heat just kind of stays with you. But these ones, like I was saying before, these have an amazing flavor. So it's not just pure heat. So with these, especially the regular kind, they have this almost like sweetness. So it's like a sweet and spicy combo. It's so good. It's like savory, sweet, and spicy all together. These ones, a little heavy on the heat, so it makes the flavor less enjoyable. And the whole experience is less enjoyable in general because it's just pain. It's a lot of pain. It builds up real quick. Right now I'm actually doing a lot better than I thought I was going to. I can already feel like the tears start to form in my eyes. By the way, if you are trying to get into Korean culture, everything that I'm doing right now is considered incredibly rude. First of all, I'm eating out of a serving dish. Don't want to do that. That's considered rude. You want to bring stuff from your serving dish to your personal dish, and then you eat it from there. I'm also biting through like all my ramen. Like I'm like basically just biting off little bitefuls and letting the noodles fall back into the bowl, which is kind of gross. Really, I think any culture would think what I'm doing right now is disgusting. But yeah, don't follow my lead on this, but this is literally the only way I can eat these to make sure that they're going down quick enough so that this video isn't like half an hour. Because these are intense. These are really intense. Great flavor though. They still taste really good. So you guys will probably see I'm about like halfway done with these. There's not an end in sight yet, unfortunately. And now I can already feel the sweat is pouring off of my forehead right now. It is real intense. These are allegedly the hottest noodles that Korea has, or I think the hottest ramen the world has. My nose has started running as well. Tears are definitely forming. It is real intense. Delicious, but intense. I only have one package of these left. I had to order these special off of Amazon because my local Korean mart doesn't hold these, doesn't carry these for a good reason. But I can pretty regularly get the regular kind. I can get most really good ramen that I like a lot from my local Korean markets. There's a few in my city nearby. They're really good. There's one that's like a huge, like superstore. There's one that's like a mom and pop market. I don't know why I'm telling you guys these things. Oh God, that heat's building up. The problem is, so it doesn't feel like it builds up at first. And like I said, once it starts coating your throat and your mouth, that's when it hurts. And it especially hurts, oh God, I'm just full on crying now. Especially hurts when you talk, which is the point of this video. Or breathe in air, which you need to do to survive. I gotta pull the trigger here, guys. Get some milk. Oh, sweet release. Oh, sweet release from death. The problem is once again, this is an oil-based sauce, so what will end up happening is, even though I've had that milk, it doesn't break up the oil. So it's like all in here, and if you guys ever try these, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just right here. Feels like, oh God, feels like death has me by the throat. Might as well take another bite because I can see the bottom of my container. See, the other problem with these tasting so good is as soon as you get a moment of reprieve from the heat, even like a little bit, you're instantly like, those taste so good. I need to go in for another bite. It tastes delicious. Like, I'd feel bad if I had to throw these out ever. But then the heat hits you and you're like, I regret everything. Why would I do this to myself? I'm sweating so goddamn much. It has nothing to do with me wearing a hoodie right now. Holy crap. It's like, oh God, that is so painful. I'm so happy that the package I showed you guys at the beginning of the video is the last one I have to do. Normally what I do is mix some fried chicken in, some corn, some like vegetables, stuff like that to sort of break up the heat, and that has helped a lot in the past. Sometimes I'll throw in a little bit of cheese, which is really common in Korea as well. Just put cheese on your ramen. But for the sake of purity of this video, I wanted to show you guys what it's like to just ingest this stuff directly. Now I know there's some people, I've seen some videos of people online who just eat it in literally like 30 seconds and they're just like, well, that wasn't that bad. But I'd say a majority of the people who eat it have a similar reaction to what I'm experiencing right now. All right, these are the last couple bites here. Really good, really awesome flavor. But like I said, I'm gonna stick to the regular brand, or the regular type of this brand, the kind that's spicy, but it's not too spicy. It's half as spicy as this. Because that's like a lot of spice still, but it's not overwhelming. This is like a punch to your throat and your gut at the same time. And your tongue and your face in general and your life. Just your life. Your life hurts when you eat these. Oh, come on. This is like the last noodle. I need to eat it. And there we go. It's done. Guys, can you see that glisten on the bottom of the container? That's like pure sauce. That's like pure fiery death sauce. It's like lava. Basically like eating lava. But there you have it. Those were Samyang's 2x spicy BULDAK BOKKEUM MYUN. They're awesome. They're really good. I'll put a link to the Amazon page, I guess, down below in the description. I don't know what else to put down there besides like my regrets at being alive. But yeah, if you ever want to give yourself a little bit of a challenge, go for these. They're good. If you don't mind sweating, if you don't mind your face just feeling fiery forever, they're good. They're awesome. But that's this episode of Sunbaegly, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you. And as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye. Oh my God, this hurts to talk. All right, bye.